Hello, hello. Russell Hotels going live just for a couple minutes. You guys know how I do it. Hey, I am testing something, so hopefully this works out well. I'm actually doing this from my phone. I didn't really even know that you could do it from the phone, the restream, but I hopefully I'm able to do it. All the things are kind of compacted, so I'm like right here looking at all these things on the screen. When you do it on a laptop, it's a lot different. Things are spread out. It's not as compacted, but everything is right here, right? So anyway, this is a daily check-in. Hopefully this is a daily check-in, right? This is a daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. Today, you know what? I'm just trying to get do like a recap of the week, right? And nothing big, nothing, but feel free to make comments. The comments are open. So I think I think I can figure that out. I'm not sure, but it won't be long. This will not be a long show because, like I said, I'm just trying to test this. So I guess I'm just testing this, making sure this works via phone, and then that way I can take you guys on the road with me. I don't have to sit at the house or the home office and do it, or in La Cocina. I could be outside. I could be, by the pool. I could be anywhere. I can be driving. Well, I shouldn't be driving and doing a live, but you know what I mean. I can be mobile. Okay, I can be mobile. So anyway, happy Friday to everyone. Happy 4th of July tomorrow. Let's have a great weekend. Do the barbecue thing. Be safe and sane, or safe and insane, like some people can be. But I did want to let you guys know that, and let me just make sure I can even do this. Like I said, I mean, this is all new. This is like, let me see. Oh, okay, okay, okay. So make your comment. Someone make a comment, please, so I can see where it pops up at. I would love for anyone to make a comment. I think I'm live on. I think I'm live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. Um, I don't think Instagram, because normally you have to have an extra thing, and that could be because I do it from my laptop. I'm not sure. Maybe even TikTok. So TikTok. So it should be fine. At least that's what I'm showing right now, but I could be wrong. So anyway, make sure I want someone to kind of, okay, all right. See, somebody listen to me. Somebody's listening to me. Okay, okay, Gracie Lynn Rose. Hey, how are you? Somebody said, where are my parents? That's a good one. That's a good one. Anyway, so so I'm glad that you guys can hear me. I see people on that's YouTube, and where's the other person at? I'm not sure what the other person is. But anyway, if you don't follow my channel or subscribe on YouTube, please do so. I would appreciate it. So once again, this is Russell of Hotels. I do this show every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Just kind of a catch up of what's going on with me in the world of hospitality. This is all about the world of hospitality. Okay, just in case you didn't know, it's all about hospitality. Hence the name Russell of Hotels, right? So my background, I'm good too. Thank you, Grace. Gracie, is that Grace Lynn Rose or Gracie Lynn Rose? I think that's Grace. Grace. Grace Lynn Rose. Hello, how are you? So yeah, so I talk about anything hospitality for the most part, hotels. I try to get it into like meetings, the meetings perspective, because I do a lot of meetings for companies and organizations. But hey, I'm here in LA. Where are you guys located? Let me know where you guys are located. That would be great. But I am live on Facebook, LinkedIn, um, YouTube, Instagram, and and TikTok. There you go. Okay, so there you go. Let's see. And Joanne Edmond. My last name is Edmond. Did you know that? Joanne, did you know that? Did you know that? Anyway, okay, so Tuesday I have a guest on tomorrow on Tuesday. So Tuesday is On Air with Russell of Hotels. It's a live hospitality talk show. Everyone's talking about. It'll be show number 351. So I have this person, Miss Paula C. She's going to be a guest on my show. We're going to talk about AI and AI in the hospitality space, or what the company she works for, which was review. So we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about a lot of different things. So But yeah, so and then I always want to show a hotel while I'm on this as well. So there you go. That is it, right? So I just want to make sure you guys know about that hotel. Like I said, my job is to visually expose hotels, you know, because I visit so many hotels, throughout the year. It doesn't make any sense for me to keep those things to myself because some people out there, a lot of people out there like to travel, okay, and sometimes they don't know where should I go, or what do you think about this hotel? What do you think hotel? What do you think about that hotel? So my job is to elevate hotel brands and let people know that hey, these are good options. I like this hotel. I would stay there. I did one. I went to a hotel last week and I did not like it. Okay, so it's not every hotel that I go to I like. I'm looking at it from a cleanliness perspective, a service perspective, and sometimes, most of the times, the hotels they hit the mark, meaning they're a good place to stay. But last week, every now and then you get one that, it's dirty. The hallways were dirty. There's stains in the hallway, and this was a major brand hotel, right? And it was located in it was in the Phoenix area as well, right? But it was near the airport. Oh my God! And the guy was in their sleep. And an employee was in their sleep. I mean, that is not acceptable, right? So I made sure you got to tell people about those things because that's not a good thing, right? That's not a good look for the hotel. Definitely not a good look for the person that was sleeping that I had to wake up at the front desk. Okay, so anyway, these things happen, I guess. So it didn't happen when well, no, let me take that back. It did happen, but the thing of it is the night auditor, is the position or the position this person was sleeping, right? He was a night auditor, which means he comes in at 11 p.m. and works to 7 a.m. the next day. And, everything, especially this was a smaller hotel, a limited service hotel, like a Fairfield Inn or Spring Hill Suites, or a loft, something like that, right? So it was a smaller hotel where there was probably only one or two people there during these hours, 11 to 7, and he was one of them. But he's in charge of the hotel, right? You can't sleep. You can't be sleeping if you're in charge of the hotel. Yeah, you have your job to do, but emergencies, if emergencies happen, they all come through the night auditor. He or she has to take care of those issues that come up when management is not present. So for him to be sleeping there at the front desk, like say this is the front desk right here, he's sleeping right here. Instead of me talking, he's sleeping, and I had to wake him up. Who does that, right? I don't think that's never happened before, where I had to wake someone up from a sound sleep, and it wasn't like it was easy to wake him up. It took me 3 times to wake him up. I said, "Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me," elevating my voice each time I said, "Excuse me," and then finally he woke up, and he was groggy. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Dude, you all right?" But anyway, these things do happen, but it's up to us to report those things. And what I mean by reporting them, every time you check out of a hotel, most hotels, right? Probably 99% of hotels, you get some type of guest survey. Okay. How was your stay? And it's important for us to make sure we are honest on those. Is basically the report card for that hotel, for that stay, right? Did they get an A or did they get an F? Okay, this hotel got an F. Okay, from the lack of cleanliness of this hotel to the sleeping night auditor. Well, yeah, they got an F. So it's our job to make sure we report those things, because the hotel cannot get any better in service if people are not reporting what they see, right? So it's not about, oh, I don't want to get anybody in trouble. Well, no, I don't want it to happen to the next person. That's the thing. So there you go. So there you go. So every hotel that I go to is not a perfect stay. All right. I wish that was the case, but every now and then you have a hiccup, and I had a hiccup, and that was last week. So we move on, right? We move on. So anyway, I think that's about it, right? I just wanted to come on to see how this actually worked. And I think I kind of figured it out. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but I'm gonna go back and take a look at this later. But I appreciate everyone that has come on and made comments. That just lets me know that people are there. And you can call me Grace. Okay. Grace or Gracie. Okay. Thank you, Grace or Gracie. We'll call you that. Yeah. So I appreciate people tuning in. And if you what was I gonna say? That was funny. Let me see. Okay, hold on one second. You have any questions? Oh, my QR code. You have any questions right here? Right here. That's a QR code. Just take your phone, use the camera feature, and scan over that, and my information will pop up. So if you have any questions at all, you can email me. Go to my website, russellofhotels.com. I'm easy to find. So yeah, so feel free to reach out if you have any questions about anything hospitality, hotels, destinations, yeah, all that kind of stuff. I'm able to answer those questions. Okay. So that is it. Once again, I do this show. This is a daily check-in with Russell of Hotels. I do this show every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The times do vary, but it's every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you follow me on LinkedIn, thank you so much. Make comments. If you don't follow me like on YouTube, please do so. I have a YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. And like I said, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook as well. So, and did I say Instagram? I did say that, right? So I'm there as well. So, and then on Tuesdays, I do a show called On Air with Russell of Hotels. It's a live hospitality talk show everyone's talking about. So if you haven't heard about it, you need to check it out. Tuesday at 1:00. Same platforms that I'm on right now. I will be there, and I'll have a guest on, Miss Paula C. And I think I showed that a little while ago. So anyway, that is it. I wanted to just come on and say, hey, happy 4th of July to everybody. Be safe. I'm in LA, just in case you guys did not know that. I'm in LA, and I always want to make sure I tell people that, and then I always want to ask people where they're located, right? So in the future, when you guys come on here again, let me know who you are, and of course, and then let me know where you're located, because that's important to me. All right. So anyway.